No longer bound, no longer chained, no longer down. I'm free. I am free. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm free to be me. I'm made in His image. I'm shaped by His hand, covered by His blood, redeemed by His love. I'm free. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm free to be me. Whom the Son sets free is free indeed. Oh, I'm free, free to be me. Truly I say to you, don't be a slave to sin, because the slave has no place in Him. Whom the Son sets free is free. I'm free to be me. No longer bound, no longer chained, no longer down. I'm free. I am free. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm free to be me. I'm made in His image. I'm shaped by His hand, covered by His blood, redeemed by His love. I'm free. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm free to be me. Whom the Son sets free is free indeed. Oh, I'm free, free to be me. Truly I say to you, don't be a slave to sin, because the slave has no place in Him. Whom the Son sets free is free.
Hey, y'all. Hey, Facebook, YouTube, and everybody else that's out there. I am excited tonight. I'm excited tonight to talk about No More Drama, Horsham/Philly, y'all. I am just excited about what this year is going to bring. Listen, for those of you who might be on my business page, on the Elevate Leadership Enterprises page, you may not know me, but I just want to officially say, hey, I'm Pastor Marquisa Williams, and I'm just excited about being a part of No More Drama PA. I have had the opportunity to co-host the No More D.R.A.M.A Experience for the third year in a row, alongside of Apostle Latrice Williams. And let me tell you, each and every year has been absolutely phenomenal. I'm trying not to get ahead of myself because it's just so much I want to say in this moment, in this introductory moment. But I'm just excited about No More Drama. And guess what? This is actually the 10th year of No More Drama. While I've co-hosted for 3, this is actually a monumental time for No More Drama. I mean, we have been celebrating. We have been actually, and this will be our third stop. This is No More Drama's third stop this year because Dr. Latrice has been traveling the country with No More D.R.A.M.A Experience, and it has been absolutely amazing. She was in Georgia, she was in Virginia, and now us in Pennsylvania, and we are excited. Guess what? I'm just thinking about this, right? Third stop, third year. What? I think that means a little something. That means a little something. I don't know about y'all, but that means something. I mean, I'm not no, numerologist numbers, but guess what? 3, yes. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. There we go. Boom. Listen, I can crack my own self up all day. But listen, if you are watching, please, please, please share this. Share this video, share this live with your friends, your family, everyone. So let me just tell you just a little bit. So tonight, I'm not gonna be the only voice that you hear tonight, because I brought some sister friends along with me tonight to talk about No More Drama. And we're just gonna have a chat. We're just gonna have some conversation about our experiences with No More Drama, just to give those who have been watching the flyers and watching some of the lives and might have some questions about exactly what the heck is this No More Drama. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that in a minute. But I want to share, I'm going to bring them in so that we can really talk about our shared experience with No More Drama. And again, sometimes, there's a lot of things happening right now, right? There's so much happening. Everybody's having conferences, everybody's having workshops, everybody's having all of the things, right? And it's all good. But I will tell you, there's room for everybody to do their thing. And so while everyone is having their workshops and things like that, we want you to be a part of this experience. Listen, I've been to a few conferences this year, in addition to other No More Dramas and other places, in support of my brothers and sisters who are doing some phenomenal things in the earth. And we want to invite you into this great space that we're having in No More Drama in Horsham, PA on September the 9th. Hey, I can't forget the date, y'all. Y'all need to mark this date. September the 9th. September the 9th, 2023. Y'all need to be in the room. So I'm going to be quiet for a second. Just for a little bit. And I'm going to bring my sister friends in. And I'm going to introduce them briefly. They're not going to do no bios and all that stuff. These are my sister friends. So y'all are friends with me. Y'all going to be friends with them. All right. Y'all need to just know that they're dear. They're special to me. And I want them to be able to share, again, their experiences with No More Drama. So this group of women, this group of women here are part of the No More Drama team. So while we're here, and guess what? They all from Philly, y'all. Philly in the house. In the house. So, they always love the collaboration between groups, ministries, teams, all those things. So we are the Philly extension of No More Drama, all right? And so I wanted to bring my Philly sisters in so that we could share our experiences. So y'all know we keep it real in Philly. Y'all already know that, right? So we're not going to mess y'all up. So we want to be able to share with you what our experiences was, just to bring it a little bit closer to home. Because sometimes, you might be like, who is this Dr. Latrice? Who is this No More Drama? Guess what? That's our sister friend, and we support her 100%, right? And she supports us the same way, all right? So look at these beautiful women that's on the screen. Let me just tell you. So I have my sister friend, Psalmist G. Listen, she is our worship lead for all the No More Dramas and all the other things that we do. So excited to have her in the space. And then we have Prophetess Tina, who is just an amazing woman of God, just awesome. Look, tell you like a T.I. is, and just loves on you like never before. And then y'all probably already know my bestest, but she's our resident chaplain, minister, Shanoa Taylor. I'm just excited to have her in the space. Yes. Don't get me started. Yes, they tell it like it is, all of them. And I'm just excited to have this chat, this chat, whatever we have in our glasses on tonight, just to share with you some experience. So guess what? Come off of mute, wave your hand, let them hear your voice.
Hi.
Hey. Yeah, so we are excited. We're excited. So we're not going to be on here long. We do know it's Tuesday night. Some of you are Bible studying tonight. Some of you are just resting. Some it's late. You might be putting your feet up, all the stuff, right? But we're here, and we want to take this time to really be just really have a general conversation about, again, our experience with No More Drama. So if you did not know, before I begin, and I think those of you who are watching, I think you need to pay attention carefully because there is going to be a giveaway based on some things that I am going to share. But I want to say this, that if you didn't know what No More Drama stands for, so it's not, well, it's not your typical drama, but it is an acronym for drama, right? So our D is for, we're saying no more distractions. We're saying no, R is no more regrets. The A is for no more aggravations. And our M is no more mediocre living, no more living beyond who we are. All right. I want to be like, amen, amen. I'm ready to go in. But then, and then A, our last A is for, oh gosh, it just left me my excitement, for attitude, for attitude. So no more distractions, no more regrets, no more aggravation, no more mediocrity, and no more attitude. And I'll tell you one thing we learned about attitude was a little bit different. I think it was Dr. Lisa who set us straight with attitude, how we see things, how we perceive things. It's not always the emotion of an attitude, but our attitude towards a thing, right? She set us straight with that in Virginia. So when we think about that, so when you hear drama or no more drama as it relates to this experience, this is what that means. All right. So I just wanted to get that off my chest and then start the conversation with some of my sister friends. So I'm just going to start with a few questions. Y'all ready? Let me hear you.
We ready?
All
Ready?
right. So, how many years have you attended No More Drama? Have been involved with No More Drama? I'll start with Psalmist G.
Oh wow. So let me think. 2020, I think, was my first encounter. But it wasn't my only No More Drama. Like I've had more than three because I've been traveling with No More Drama. So I think I'm on number five now, but only 3 years. Yeah,
That's
just did math.
Oh yeah, you've been traveling. You've been traveling with No More Drama. So how many has it been for you, Shano and Tina? It's been three. You're on mute, Tina, I think. Yep. All right. So Shano, how many has it been for you?
It has been, pretty sure 3 years, and I might be up to four now, 4 or 5. I don't know. I lost count. They all run together.
They all run together. We've been rolling. We have been rolling for some time. Absolutely. So what have has been some of your memorable moments with No More Drama? Like it's a lot. I know. I know. So what are some things that just stick out to you in your experience with No More Drama?
I got one. Can I go first?
Absolutely.
So I think for me, the most memorable one, because that was the question, right? Was the second year, I think, in Philly. And we were at Doubletree out in Plymouth meeting, and the move of the Holy Spirit was going on very strong. And there was a gentleman who walked inside the room. And because I was on part of the team, I was in and out of the room. So I could see him, hanging outside the room and everything. And then he said, it was a sound. I was drawn to this sound. There was a sound. I had to come and see what it was. And so when he came inside that room, my goodness, and he wasn't deterred by the fact that it was mostly women in the room. It was all women in the room, if I think. And he probably interpreted it to be some type of a women's conference. And he was like, "Well, I don't want to interrupt, and I don't want to." But because he was drawn to a saint, I thought that was like very much important, and that was so moving because when he came in that room, and by the time we found out his testimony, and those who were there, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that he ended up at that hotel due to some reason where he lost everything. I don't know if it was a fire or something,
Hmm.
but he had lost everything. And so the sound that was happening in that room drew him from wherever he was in that hotel. And it's not a small hotel, mind you.
Mm-mm.
So he heard it from wherever he was, and he came in, and the way that God moved for that man, I would love to know like what happened and where he is right now and what happened to him after that. But I'm just going to be satisfied with the fact that he got what he needed in that room that day, and this is why you need to be in the room.
Absolutely. And I mean, he there was no shame. He had his pajama pants and a t-shirt and his sneakers or whatever he had on. He followed the sound. That was amazing. I
But
remember that. I remember that. That was a good one. Yes. Anybody else want to share any memorable moments? Oh,
Prophet
out.
muted out.
Yep, can't hear Tina. No.
Maybe she can go out and come back in.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. All right. Psalmist G, what you got?
Oh my God, I have like way too many, but I'm going to try. I'll just go from the first year. How about that? Um, it's definitely like an abundance of carpet ministries. You feel me? So it's like I came in with my pretty little hot pink flowery dress the first year because I can't minister. It has to be, I have to be free flowing. I already know that because I move a lot and scream a lot and stuff, and so I need that motion. But I did not expect because I was in such a place of really feeling super rejected and just dejected, all of the dejected I was feeling when I went to the first No More Drama. And then when I finally was able to really get in that room with everyone, and then Apostle Latrice Williams, because I had been struggling with being a prophet, right? Not that I was struggling because God called me from my mother's womb and all that good stuff, but I was just struggling because I was like, well, no one else sees it, so I'm just gonna just chill here and just let the Lord do it. And sure enough, she called me out in that room and said, G, you are a prophet to the nations, and
Mm-hmm.
it's time for you to come forth. And that was really the moment that changed my life forever. I can't even get into how crazy it was because I was eating the carpet probably most of the time in between singing. I
Yeah.
love it. I love it.
Yes.
it's okay.
Yes.
I'm part of Carpet Ministry as well. Hey, how y'all doing?
Hi, Katrina Williams from New Jersey. She said, hey, everyone.
Hey, Katrina. Hey, Tina, can we hear you now? Let's see. No.
Oop,
Oh goodness.
not the wheel.
We're gonna see. But yes, so we're gonna keep moving. Hopefully Tina can get her audio so we need to hear her voice. We need to hear her sound um and share. So awesome. So awesome testimony. And that's what I love. And I think both of you had said, how a need was met for some of the people, right? Even including yourselves. So, God met this man here who lost everything, who pressed his way to the room, not caring who was looking, what clothes he had on, nothing, right? He didn't care. You know, Psalmist G came to minister, right? And to worship, not knowing that she was struggling with insecurities and the things that was going on inside of her, but still pressed her way to minister and still received what she needed, affirmation, and just connections that's lasting, like it's been lasting for years. We're continuing to grow and to flourish. And I'll say the same thing for me, even just from the first year, it was just absolutely amazing. It's been life changing. I have a new confidence in who I am and in my walk and in my journey.
Yeah, you do.
Thank you. I got sisterhood, that's supporting me and pushing me and pulling me just as much as I'm pushing and pulling them.
Yeah.
They're doing the same. You all have been doing that for me. And it's not just even the people that we know, the people in a room. We're blessing each other and encouraging each other and holding each other's hands and giving hugs and saying, yes, you can do this. This is who you are. This is who God says we are, right? because we get to a place in our lives sometimes where we do get stuck, and sometimes we don't even realize we're stuck. And I want to say this because I'm led to say this now. There could be some of you who are watching today who feel like, I'm in a good spot. I'm not really distracted. I'm doing my thing. I can't even think about regrets. I don't even have that either. Like, I have no attitude towards nothing. I'm not aggravated. I'm cool. I think I'm above mediocrity. I'm doing pretty well. I'm making money. I'm blah 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 blah. Right? But there's always something we could do better. It's always an opportunity to grow and to get resources that's going to help, right? Us to be better even in those areas, because sometimes, we don't know when these things are going to come back. There's seasons. We're cool for a moment, then we're not so cool for a moment, right? It's these ebbs and flows of life. But yes, absolutely, we need to be in a space with sisters and brothers, because No More Drama is not just a women's event. I need to keep saying that. You might see women speakers and presenters. However, this experience is for everybody. So this is a safe space where we can come and learn, sharpen iron, and grow together. Listen, even if it's just the purpose of meeting new people and worshiping.
Yeah.
Just coming in the room, right? Y'all would agree, it changes our lives.
Yeah. And you know what I love also about the atmosphere, No More Drama? Like, because I'm used to coming from atmosphere where chicks just be catty. They just be like, I don't know, like a little conceited, a little kind of like some of them come in like that, and the other ones come in not No More Drama, but other events that I've been at. They come in like, they want to know what you're wearing, where you work, what you do for a living, or they look down on you because you're not at what they feel where you should be. Or some of them come in real scared, like they don't know what to expect, so they're just like, oh man, like and No More Drama, you really do not get that weirdology in the room. You don't get that cockiness in the room. It's like if you in that room, either you going down or you coming up. You going down on that carpet or you going up. You know what I'm saying? And another dimension of the spirit. And I love that because you come dress how you going to dress. You know what I'm saying? Be comfortable. And it's just whatever in the room, like in alignment with what God has purposed for the event. I love the freedom in the room. It's not a free for all. It's not like, all right, everybody do what you want to do, but it's such a freedom where the Spirit of the Lord just sits in that room, and whoever wants him, he's right there to meet whatever need that we have. And I just love that about No More Drama. If you came in there weird, you coming out straight. Like you ain't leaving weird.
I love that.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
That is so true. I mean, that is just so true. I'm like, oh my gosh, my mind is like, what could I share now? Right. But it's just like open. It's just an open space. And when we think about the speakers come in their own way, the presenters, the gatekeepers are on fire. Listen, let me just plug the gatekeepers right fast. What? Now, we talked about the speakers, yes. We talk about the worship and all that. But the level of serving and excellence that occurs there, like, listen, before you even think you need a tissue, they already got it. Before you think you need a drink of water, they already there. It's just a level of discernment that they have and care for every person that's in the room. You don't have to be a dignitary, right, to have someone stand beside you. They will stand beside you. They will hold your hand. They will impart wisdom into you. They will pray with you. All the things. And it's such a wonderful expression of God's love towards people. They don't have to know your name. We don't have to know your name. God knows your name. We just know you are in the room and that you're there for something, right? And we know that God is going to do something in each and every one of our lives. So they're true biblical gatekeepers. It's absolutely amazing. So I need
you don't feel no weird.
No weirdness. No.
no weird touches. Like you ain't, you ain't exchanging nothing strange for change. Like, if you gonna get hands laid on you, you gonna get hands laid on somebody who done went down to sackcloth and ashes for, you know what I mean, for you, before we get there. And it's just like, you know how some places you go, you be like, dang, where I picked that up at? That's just some weird. I feel strange ever since I went to that event. I have not felt that way with No More Drama. Like when I leave, I'm free and I'm like, woo. And I'm
Mhm.
like, I don't have to fast for 40 days and nights to get nothing strange up off of me that then got on me at that event. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm real, like legit free.
Right, right.
Yeah.
I love that. Prophet Tina, are
Mhm.
you on?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Woo!
Glory to God. All right, all right. Bless the Lord.
Tell us something.
I'm sorry.
I was saying, tell us something. Share what's on your heart.
Uh, it's so much that happens in that room, from being safe, free, and in love, and getting love poured on you. That's the most important part right there. It's no judgment. It's a judgment-free zone. If you want to just prostrate yourself at the altar the whole entire time while Psalmist G is ministering, or at that, the one that I first went to, Minister Hot, is she's praying, just stay there. You will not be bothered. Our main concern is that you come out different. Because if not, trust me, we will know, and someone will love on you, and you'll be eating carpet.
I love it.
Well, we ain't gonna scare. We're not gonna scare the people. Okay?
No, don't want to scare you,
Right.
but it's true. Don't want to scare you, but some anointed individual in that room that's called for that purpose and time will help you give birth to whatever you have been carrying for however long.
Mhm.
Either it was an overnight, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, even 30 days. Trust me, in that room, you will give birth to whatever,
Hey,
Yes.
God has purposed you
glory.
to do, be, or move into.
Yes,
Yes.
That's-
It's absolutely a birthing room.
it is.
You was gonna say something, Shanoa? Go ahead.
I was going to say what I also appreciate is you've ever gone into a conference space or whatever you want to call it, type of a space, right? And everybody's laying hands on people.
Mm-hmm.
That can get chaotic.
Yes.
And it's not in. And so what I appreciate about No More Drama is it's very specific who can play hands and who is not playing hands, because it's not your assignment.
Andabaha. Thank you.
So I appreciate that, because I know that if someone is playing hands or doing any type of abuse like that, they've been sanctioned by God, right? And it's already been ordained that that person is supposed to be doing that, because I think in those spaces where it seems like it's a free for all, because it's not, but it might seem like it's a free for all. That's when you get all that other stuff at work talking about, oh, it's a good opportunity for me to touch this and touch that. And as Psalmist G was saying, then you got to spend time after the fact trying to get all that stuff off of you. So I appreciate the fact that it is already known who is laying hands in that.
Mhm.
So you can, like Prophetess Tina was saying, you can feel safe. You can give birth, because you can't give birth and it's not a safe place.
That's right.
That's a good point.
That's a
You know
vulnerable
what I
space.
like too? Oh, go ahead.
I would say it's a vulnerable space. Those who've given birth before, that's a vulnerable space, and it very much
Yes.
matters who is around you, helping you to give birth. And nobody's there to kill your baby.
Mm-hmm.
And that's true. Listen, when you think about it, even in the natural, right? The birthing room, listen, you are naked.
Come
Yes.
on. Butt naked.
You can't hide not nothing, not a part,
Not
right?
nothing. Not
Nothing. No secrets, no nothing that happens in that room, but it's a safe place.
Yes.
And
It's
then it's like when you're in that atmosphere, the visual, because I have children, and it's like, you don't want everybody looking inside. You know what I'm saying? When
Mhm.
that baby is coming out, you don't want everybody lifting that sheet.
Mm-mm.
And so what I love about No More Drama, that spiritually speaking, you have the midwives in there that can handle what's under that sheet, that can help
Come
you
on.
deliver in a healthy way. You ain't going to
Yes.
miscarry what's coming out. Ain't going to be
Right.
no spiritual placenta, nothing left inside of you. You are emptying out. If you coming to pour out and to be emptied out, to really release and give birth, and it is the time for that baby to come forth, oh, you coming out. We're going to go with you through your labor pains. It's like the Lord has given us his ears to hear that sound, because there is a sound when it's time to push. You know what I'm saying? So I just
Absolutely.
love
Yeah.
the discernment in the room. Even when I was there year one, I was literally, I didn't even know I was pregnant. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh my God, where, you know? And I think it was Candace or maybe Lakita Corey, Prophet Candace Jones or Prophet Lakita Corey, or somebody was over there with me. And I was just like giving birth and I felt totally safe. I didn't mind them seeing my secret parts in that moment because I truly felt the anointing of safety,
Yeah.
It's just
Oh,
dope.
Yeah.
yes. Can somebody put that in the comments? How the word dope? It was dope. I love that. We say that a lot here in Philly. It's dope. Y'all know what that
It's dope.
means. Dope is like ultimate, like good.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
Good. Yes, I love that. So whew, I'm trying to listen. It's just us talking. It's just us talking. And I think that this is important that people see that we are authentic and our hearts are pure towards No More Drama, right? It is an investment. It's an investment of your time. It's an investment of your money, but it's worth it. It is absolutely worth it. This is not, and I can speak for Dr. Latrice in this. Ain't nobody trying to make money off of this. This is about souls. This is about healing. This is about deliverance. And everyone that's in that room is walking free and whole in the way that God designed them to be. So it's an amazing space. The motive is pure. Is pure. If there's skeptics,
Crackling in your ear. You hear that
if
crackling?
there are skeptics, no.
Okay.
But we're going. But it's a great space. So I'm going to ask a few more questions, and we probably covered half of these now. Just chatting, just sister chatting. So,
What is that crackling?
how? And some of you may have touched on this, but if you haven't, but how have um you changed since the No More Drama experience?
I had Snap Ministries like on Fleet. Like it was so bad for me because I know how to cut people off. You know what I'm saying? Like if I feel like if you in here to disturb my peace, or if you coming from me some kind of way that is not the will of the Lord, I will cut you off in a minute. I never had an issue with that. But what I learned is that sometimes the Lord wants you to stay put right there and just receive the individual or individuals or just sit in that space for a while and let God do it. Because I will jump ahead of God and I'll snap you. Just snap your head off. And in love. But then I learned from my spiritual mother, who is Apostle Latrice Williams. I learned from her, you need to stop cutting people off like that. Like, and being able to come into a community where people, they approach you like me. Like, they're not afraid of me. Like Prophet Tina, she's not afraid of me. Pastor Marquise is not afraid of me. Prophet Candace, the whole crew, they're not afraid of me. And what I mean by that is, I guess some people think that I'm a certain way, right? And so then they won't say what God is saying, or they won't approach me, or I have no clue still to this day. But what I've learned too is, even with that, learn how to receive people and understand that I don't have to have snap your head off ministries, and not give you a chance first. Because it's almost, when you're a prophet, like, you can just see pretty far out there as the Lord wills, as the Lord graces us to see. And so already I'm like, oh no, a mile away. No. But I've learned, even being with No More Drama, how to see, but not how to just see, but how to handle what I see in God's time. And I hope that makes sense. I don't even know if any of that made sense, but it did to me. So did that make sense?
No, it does. It
Yes,
does.
yes, yes,
Okay.
And that's what we
yes.
learn from each other, like just how to be, just simply just how to be. So I don't know. I think that might be Prophetess Tina. Let me just see. Did you want to say something, Prophetess Tina?
Well, I wanted to say that I did agree with what Psalmist G was just sharing, that you do change from the inside out, you know, from being a part of No More Drama or even showing up in the room. You do change, and that's what it's all about. Like, we really are real individuals that come in to serve God's children. We bleed like you did, we bleed like you do. You know, we have attitudes and deal with everyday life like everyone else. But being a part of No More Drama for myself, I still got some growing to do, or even some more living to live for No More Drama. But I, for myself, I will, I've learned to not abort. I will no longer abort what God has given me to do, to say, or to move. And that's what being a part of No More Drama has taught me. Being in that room, even if I wasn't a servant, just being in that room alone has taught me you don't abort anything that God's given you. It's not about when you get there, just long as you get there. And that's what No More Drama, the room, and being a servant, and being amongst these water walking, fire throwing women, flame throwing sisters, being a part of, with them, that's what it has done for me.
Listen, I already gave my testimony. Listen, I'm all the way changed. Okay. And then, and just having, just the again confidence to really move and push and to really walk in my purpose, but also to be able to speak to things, right?
Yes.
Not holding it back, right? Speaking what God tells me to say, do what He tells me to do. And even when I get, Psalmist G, I'm gonna use your word. Even when I get a little flaky about it, y'all like, cut that flakiness out. Stop being weird. Let's go. Like, what are we doing, right? But it's okay. But I'm good with that because I struggled with being vulnerable, and so No More Drama has really opened me up to really trust, those that serve together, but also trust the God, the Holy Ghost in me that I can do certain things, right? And so just making myself vulnerable has been a big life changer for me to be vulnerable in a space because people need to hear our stories. Because people always
Yeah.
look, they'll look at any one of us and think, oh, they got it all together, this, that, and the other. We still working through, okay? We still pressing. But we're slowly overcoming. We have support system. We're praying. We have this. We're just willing to just press a little bit harder because we know the cost. I don't want to live a lack of in a life of without purpose. I don't want to live a life just shrinking back. I did enough of that. Listen, I did enough of that and I'm over it, right? And so I want to live the purpose life that God has for me. I don't want to disappoint God at all. Because once you know, you're accountable.
Yes.
And the
And you
key
know what,
thing
Pastor?
is, once you know, you can have others that can walk alongside of you, even from the room. Relationships have been built in the room.
And you know what,
Yes.
Pastor Marquise? Another thing that I love, love, love about No More Drama is that the the fire Tina was talking about, that thrown in that room, and the awareness in that room, the discernment in the room. It's like it will pull stuff up out of you that you didn't even know was there. I think my dear put that up, Apostle Latrice put that up earlier, like you don't even know that you're stuck. When I came to No More Drama, I think the second one, I was still stuck in some places. I didn't even know I was stuck, right? And so I just praise the Lord for allowing those in the room to have that eagle eye vision, to be able to see through, right? The layers that was covering the root of my issue. I love how No More Drama deals with root issues. It's root work, and not the kind that witches deal with. It's root work in the spirit, right? And I absolutely love that part, because No More Drama gets to the root, and you're not gonna walk away with still sheets, you know what I mean, and layers still there. No, the Lord uses those in the room, pull them layers off. No, I see what's at the root, and I just love it, you know. And so when I left No More Drama that time, that second time, I realized, it was part two of my situation. I realized that snap ministries that I had and cutting people was really, it was just the spirit of offense. And it was also the root of rejection that was still sitting in me, you know, and it was also me being afraid to not be hurt again. Because if you walk in this kingdom journey in these Jesus streets long enough, you're going to go through a lot of heartbreak and things like that. So for me, I was just building more templates. And I was just triggering, you know what I'm saying? So I praise God for that too. Root work is definitely in that room.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And you was going to say something, Prophetess Tina?
I just wanted to say I agree again with Prophetess G. No More Drama gets to the root of things.
Period.
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 You can go in that room and hide if you want, but someone in that room will help you identify what's been buried for so long. Even if you can't even put a name on it, somebody in that room is going to call that thing that you thought you was over. That's the thing that you thought you was over. You was delivered from it. It's no longer with you, walking and talking. None of that. No. Come up in that room. Trust me.
Come on.
It will. I'm trying to articulate it, but you just got to be in the room. You got to be in the room.
It's got to be in the room. Absolutely. So, all right, here we go. So why? So we really talked about why people should come in the room.
Yes.
I think we made it clear, because we can talk. We still, first of all, we still got Virginia residue. We got Virginia dust still here. It's just oh man, so many things happened in Virginia. You know, I mean, prophets came forth, healing came forth, declarations came forth, ordinations, affirmations came forth. It was amazing. The whole thing.
Like an atomic spiritual bomb hit that room.
Atomic.
An atomic spiritual bomb hit the room.
Yes.
For real.
So I was going to say that, you know, so this is not, you know, when we think about conference, when we think about, you know, when we think about conference, you know, all of them look different, right? So we originally, I believe, Dr. Latrice, we used to call this a conference. We was like, this just ain't it. We don't want to, listen, we don't want to mislead nobody. This is truly an experience. So it's the No More Drama experience. Because again, as you all heard, we have all had experiences in the room, but experiences in our lives, new experiences with God. It's just it is truly just that, an experience. And so I want to ask, because I know our time is winding down. So if y'all can tell the people who are watching, who are watching live now, or who will be watching a replay, like what do you hope for them? You know, for the people who are coming, what is a desire for them, for the people that are coming in the room? So we talked about change, we talked about those things, but are there other things that we want to encourage people to come. And it's not about numbers, right? We're like, we want the right people to be in the room who really need this type of encounter, right? Are there any other thoughts about that? Like how we want them to, what they want them to experience, or did we just beat that all up?
No, I honestly would say, as far as, oh my God, like Faustina and those in the chat are saying things, and I'm like, I just love how I want you to come. I want you to come into the room and understand that you're not going to get anything cute, nothing sweet. You ain't getting no sugar. You know what I'm saying? You will encounter the love of God. And what I mean by nothing cute, sweet, and sugar, it's just the unadulterated word of God. We ain't trying to reinvent the word because we're trying to do, you ain't gonna find a bunch of catchphrases that don't line up with the scriptures. I just love, love, love that. And I love that everybody is getting some in the room. You know, you're not coming in there and you're not going to see Apostle Latrice sitting down and speculating, observing because she's too high and sedity to get some. You know, you ain't gonna see none of the presenters sitting in their seat because they're like, oh, well, no, I got all I need, you know. Everyone else is going to get this. No, we all going to get something. You know what I'm saying? And I love, love, love the free atmosphere. There are like some people say, no big eyes or little U's. I love, love, love that. And I love that there's no greediness. There's no, oh my gosh, it's so much that I could say. That the reason why I want you to come into that room, don't be afraid of the unknown. Don't be afraid of even how we're talking, you know, because some things we mention, you know, you may not understand the language, and that's okay too, because we will put language to this video tonight in that room in September. You'll understand. You just got to come in the room, like come and get some. You know what I'm saying? Just let the Lord pour all over you. Just let him pour into you. And I promise.
Oh,
That people aren't transformed. You come in wanting it, you're going to leave out full of it.
yes, that's so good.
That part. Yes, that part. You have to come in the room wanting it. Come in the room wanting to be free. Come in the room and want to be changed. Come in the room with all your questions.
Yeah,
All
absolutely.
of your
With
questions.
the questions,
Because
you can ask them questions.
God's going to answer every last one of the questions that you have been pondering about your life, about your purpose, about his will in that room.
If I could do a backflip, I mean, like I would. Like I really would right now. This is crazy. So listen. So you heard the reasons why you should come in the room. And we're just excited about meeting you, seeing you on September the 9th in Horsham, PA. Those of you in Philly, y'all know that's right across the street. It's right across the street. So it's not, it's not far. And we travel for whatever we want. So what if it was? But it's right across the street. Horsham, PA is right across the street. Join us and meet us there. The link, y'all, as you can see, is absolutely on the screen. But I will tell you this, that tonight we're the early bird special has passed, right? But there has been grace given to bring the early bird special rate back for those who really need to get in the room. You all have until midnight tonight to get in the room, to secure your seat at the early bird special, I should say. There's always time for you to get it. September is not far away, contrary to what you believe. Listen, we are popping into August.
Hey.
In a few more days. So September is not far away. Sometimes we think we got time. Well, I don't time. If you want this No More Drama experience, I encourage you to secure your seat tonight. You got about 4 hours. Well, yeah. 3 hours. Come on in the room. Listen, if Macy's said they was having to sell some shoes, Best Buy with the latest whatever electronics, whatever your thing is, Amazon with their Amazon Prime days, y'all be plugging it in, right? Y'all be plugging them cards in, getting ready to purchase whatever you need to purchase. This is an investment on your life, an investment on your life. So don't cheat yourself out of this awesome life-changing experience. So we want to see you in the room on September the 9th, um, in Horsham, PA. All the details is in the link that you'll see on the screen and in the comments. You'll get all the details there. So don't hesitate. We spent a lot of times yip yapping and talking about our lives and how it's been changed. So I encourage you definitely to sign up. Excuse me, and secure your seat. You will not be disappointed. You will not be disappointed.
Pastor Marquisa, is in the information, is it somewhere in there that talks about the kids? Because we've had some kids that know how to sit down somewhere, come into the room. You know what I'm saying? Is that on the information? That
It is not, but we don't exclude children. So we just leave it up to the discretion of the parents. You know, bring your children. Don't let that be a hindrance. That's a great point, Thomas G. Bring your children. Bring your family. Again, this is not limited to women, just to women. This is for everybody, all ages. I mean, and I even know. I was thinking about the one of the sisters that was in Virginia. I forget she was caregiving for her mother at the time, and I was just so blessed by her. I want to say she was in her 90s. I want to say, and she was just like in the room, in the room. I prayed for her, and she prayed for me. You know, all ages is in the room. Just wanting a change in their lives. So bring your kids.
bring your men, bring your husbands, your
Bring your
boyfriend.
husbands, all of them, your brothers, all of them. Bring them. There is no limitation. Again, this is a safe space for everybody. A
And we
safe
don't live stream, right? Um, yeah.
no.
Some people want to know that.
As of right now, I don't think that is the direction. Because it is a vulnerable space, we're careful about what we want to be shown. Um, not that but we want it to remain that way. But however, who knows how the Lord will lead, and that's really up to Apostle Latrice how we move forward in that. But that was some part of the reason why we wanted to not have it at the live, a live stream, because of the space, because of the space that we're in. So lastly, I want to just say that, so those of you who are watching, y'all will have until midnight for this too. I'm going to give something away. I'm feeling a little,
Gibby.
givey. and this just came. I had an idea of what I wanted to give away, but the Lord has prompted me to also do two. Dr. Latrice is all, I mean, my sisters, y'all. I'm learning to say and do what he tell me to do. I'm going to do it.
Whoop, whoop.
All right. So the first opportunity giveaway. So y'all, I don't know if y'all can see my shirt or not, but it's everywhere. Everything I do has vision, strategy, execute, and impact on it. You got it on my cup. Keep your ice real cold, baby.
It
But
really does.
anyway, it's material. I have a lot of merch, so I want to give away one of my T-shirts. I have them in multiple colors, and for the first person who DMs me what the acronym for drama means. We said it several times. It was put in the chat. I'm just saying. So I'm gonna give away some merch. Right? You might get a little extra something with the T-shirt, but if the first person who can DM me, whether it be in Elevate Leadership Enterprises, YouTube, or on my personal page, you'll get one of these awesome shirts, and we'll talk about the colors on the back end, which one you want. But they come in multiple colors, multiple sizes, and I want to be able to give that away. In addition, and I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I am going to sponsor one person
Woo,
who
woo.
really need to be in the room, like really need to be in the room. I'm not talking about the person who you have the dolo and you just holding it for some shoes and you rather take this offer. But I want to give, yes, I want to sponsor a person for this. Send me a note, DM me as your co-host, a PA. DM me the reason why you want to attend No More Drama, and you will get the sponsorship. It's the first person. Now I don't know what God is going to do with other people if they want to sow seed or whatever, but the first person, and we're very honest in this camp. I don't pick and choose. Your DMs are time stamped. I can see what time they land.
Ain't no favorite system. Yeah.
So we're going to sponsor a ticket for the first person that tells me why you need to be in the room, why it's important, and then I am going to give merch to the first person who can tell me what the acronym drama stands for. So it is 9 o'clock, and we're just gonna leave it right here. So you've heard the testimonies. We told you why you need to be in the room. We really want to encourage you not to delay and think that you have all this time to register. You have until midnight to get the early bird special, and there's 2 opportunities to be in the room for free and a giveaway. So DM me any final words, my sisters, that you want to leave with anyone who is watching.
Come on around.
That's it right there. Come on in the room. Come on in. She couldn't have put
That's
it no
it.
more.
That's all.
No better. Come on in the room.
Just come on in the room. So if you have any questions about No More Drama, you can DM any of us, and we'll give you the
Yes.
answer to what you need. So we thank you, and we
Yes.
look forward to seeing you soon. Who knows? We might have some more sister chats with some of our previous attendees, and we have others teammates from in Georgia that we might bring on in the room too to talk about this thing. Y'all ain't.
Here.
This is not the last. Y'all gonna hear from us. We gonna tear y'all timelines up.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
we want y'all in the room. So everybody have a wonderful night. Prophetess Tina, Samaji, stay put. Don't go anywhere. All right. Have a wonderful night, everybody.
Good night.